call this frame a medium. It's a medium frame that's been in a deep box long enough that they built comb off the bottom, and we're just going to leave it alone, not worry too much about it. Brood frame, good pattern. Same thing on this side. Nice pattern. We got our sugar baggies. We'll use that for these because they do have a lot of undrawn comb to, undrawn foundation to draw out. Ooh. So this is a entrance reducer. Can be made or bought. Can be fancy, like this one. But what I've gone away from are these purpose-built entrance reducers. And honestly, I just grab whatever little short chunk of wood I have. They're fun to make. It's something you can make if you got some scrap in your board. But it doesn't have to be one. And please don't buy one, even from me. They're only like $1 or $2 a piece, but honestly, any little chunk of wood or board will work for you for an entrance reducer. Well, we have that nuke installed. It's a deep, which was cool. 4 of the frames were deep. One or two of them was a medium. It's a medium frame placed in a deep hive long enough that the comb is drawn it out. They've drawn out burr comb on the bottom. No sense in taking that away from them. They worked hard for it. In the grand scheme of things, it won't really matter too much. So we're gonna sit here for a while and watch them because that's what I like to do. But put a brick on the top and call it good. So that hive beside it is currently vacant, seeking seeking renters. I had that the inner cover that I took off of that back hive. I had that placed between those two boxes because the bottom, those are both medium boxes, and the bottom was some beautiful old brood comb and not touched by any insects or critters. And then the top, I shuffled them all around, and that was the ones that were reusable, but the bees would need some time to work them over. So I just had them segregated that way, with the hopes that the nasty ones wouldn't impact the good ones. And I needed a inner cover for that feeding method that I used with the shim and the baggies. I was going to put some pollen on there and I totally forgot. I could still. For pollen, I think I've had a video of how I do that. What I'll do today, I didn't have a pie plate or a thing, is I'll just put this on top of that inner cover. So one thing I noticed when I was pulling it out of the boxes, I don't know if it came out on video, was that one of the frames slipped off of the cardboard rest, and I think it was this medium frame, and it smashed some bees. I hope it wasn't the queen. Couldn't find the queen today, but I'm not overly concerned. We'll find her sooner or later and try to get her marked if we can. But yeah, this was introducing a nuke from a cardboard. It's good to have a plan. It's good to have your stuff all gathered up. You know, the truck's parked where you're at, and that's probably about 10 feet. So the furthest I had to go for anything I might have forgotten was 10 feet. So anyhow, you see the bees are starting to do some orientation flights and things, and got my elderberries are still blooming. They're on the tail end of the bloom, but they're still blooming. And other than that, we appear to be heading into a dearth time. Don't have any white clover out here. There are some farm fields behind me. I think they're corn this year. They've been clover before. There's some horse pastures around. They'll find something, some clover or something. Other than that, give them time to get settled in their new home before nighttime, and then we'll come back out. This is a Tuesday. We'll come back out Saturday to check and see if they need more liquid feed, and also to see if we can't find that queen, just for peace of mind. Because if I can't find her, I need to make arrangements, either see if my mini mating nukes have produced a queen, or something to get a queen if they're not queen right. You can let them build one. They do have the resources, of course, with having eggs and all that in there, but you're looking at a 30-day window from today. So it's tomorrow's first day of July. You'd lose all that time for build-up between July 1 and August 1, basically, and that's if it worked. So if they don't have a queen, I'll probably make arrangements, either see if I got one by severe good fortune, or if I can, I'll go buy one if I need to. So anyway, they're already significantly calmer than just a few minutes ago, so that's a good sign, and we're happy. Hope the bees are happy. Thanks for watching, and if you see a icon down in the lower right hand of your screen, give it a click. That's subscribe to this channel. It's all family friendly stuff. I never say bad words or make dirty jokes or anything like that. It's something you can watch with your kids. So click subscribe, drop me a comment if you have a question, and other than that, thanks for watching, and I hope you found this useful.